gotta be a little crazy to be infantry, and you gotta be a little bit more crazier than that to be a forward observer.
It's a drug. You want more and more of it. Like, you'll wake up in the middle of the night just wishing you were out there.
When you step off the fob, you're not thinking, oh, I could die today. You're thinking, you know what? Today's a glorious day to die.
When I see explosions, it's just a flutter in my stomach. It's like a butterfly just kicking up. It's like getting kissed for the first time, every single time.
As a 13 Fox, which is Army Forward Observer, my craft is, all right, do we need to send an infantry platoon inside that building, or can we suppress the building with some other asset?
An infantry guy can sit there and call me a pogue, but he knows what I bring to the table. You got everything from 60s, 81s, 120s, you've got CAS platforms, you got CCA platforms, you got A-10s, you got F-16s, you've got all this stuff you gotta worry about. Not to mention all the different munitions, what situations they go for, how close you can get to them, how far they can reach. There's a lot that goes into it.
A lot of people don't like airborne because it's the grind. The 82nd Airborne doesn't slow down. The 173rd doesn't slow down. They have a higher standard of training than most units. I have no doubt in my mind that a PFC out of the 82nd Airborne would go down range and put ordnance on target. Being able to mitigate the risk that you're putting on your platoon in a combat situation is what our job's about. So outside the wire, the first thing you're doing as a FO is you're seeing what assets you have on station. You should already be tracking the timelines of when your CAS is checking on, if you have CCA, and what surface fires you have on the battlefield.
I worked directly for their platoon leader. So if we took contact, I was right next to him telling him, sir, this is what I have on call. I have Apaches, I have 81mm mortars, whatever you need me to do in order to facilitate your movement to contact or to kill the enemy, I can do that for you.
Roger, this is A firm, we're taking fire from the east.
You gotta have like that audacity, and you gotta know what you're talking about to be able to sell your fires to a lieutenant or to a commander, because there's a right way and a wrong way, and that wrong way can get you killed and get your entire platoon killed really fast.
I wear a bracelet that has 12 names on it. And those 12 names are heroes in my own mind. These men are the real heroes, these guys, all 12 of them.
I love new soldiers. Every time you receive like a new soldier, especially as an NCO, as a non-commissioned officer, I mean, every soldier has potential.
The Army has changed. It's always changing. The military is changing. It's always changing. The one thing that's going to remain constant is the leaders. Is the man that stands up and says, hey, I'm right here. Follow me.